Today we are looking at survival rights, and our survival rights include the right for shelter, the right for good water, food and also medical care. Today I want us to be very active, and you can get a friend to come and be with you, and just make sure that you keep the rules of social distancing as you do these activities. So with our rights, we are always looking at how we use our hands. We can use our hands for good, or we can use our hands for bad. So just to start us thinking about how we use our hands, I want you to try and make some shapes with your hands. Animal shapes in particular is what I'm looking for. So for example, you could make the shape of a butterfly, like this. You could make the shape of an elephant, like this. And maybe you could make the shape of a bird, like this. Okay, so have a go. Think of your own animal, and I'd love to see yours. So now let's go on to the main activity. I want you to look at the picture of the hands, and I want you to imagine that you are within the hands, that you're standing in the hands. And I want you to imagine that the hands represent shelter, food, water and medical care. If you had all of those things, how would you feel? And I want you to now think of some images that come into your mind when you think of good shelter. So maybe you might think of some building blocks. You might think of yourself drinking some water. You might think of yourself peeling matoke for food. And for medical care, you may imagine yourself taking some medicine. So can you think of your own images when you think of those four elements of shelter, medical care, water and food? Can you come up with your own? Now with your friend, can you represent those images? Can you come up with different images with your friend, making sure you think of social distancing as well? When you've done that, I'd like you to put those images, to connect those images with transition movements, which basically means movements that travel. So that could be a jumping movement, a running movement, a turning movement, sliding movement. So any traveling movement that can link the different images together. Thank you everyone. I look forward to seeing your routines. And just to finish, I'd like you to put your hands up and put your hands down. And then I'd like you to clap for yourself. Well done.